my channel. My name is Katie Hallett, and yeah, so I'm back with another ukulele tutorial, obviously, or else soon. Anyway, so here's the thing. I filmed this and like edited it and everything, and there was this tiny part that just like messed the entire bit up, so now I gotta refilm it and re-edit it. That's fun. So the chords you're going to need are C, G, E minor, and D. Except here's the thing. Here's the thing about the D. That sounded so dirty. Okay, so you see how I'm playing D right now, right? Like, that's a normal D. But there's this little thing. There's this little chord change I like to make. You still use regular D, but you also use this other new chord. I like to call it the fancy D. I think it's like D suspended 4. I don't know. I don't have a chord chart for it, and I don't feel like making a chord chart for it. So we're just gonna. So you're in your, and then you lift your index finger up, and you just slide your ring finger over. So it's like that. So it's a 0, 2, 3, 0. So that it sounds really pretty when you go from like D to the fancy D. It's very pretty. So the strumming patterns I use throughout the song is a little complicated. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little complicated. And it's not complicated on its own. On its own, it's just down, down, up, up, down, up. But here's the thing, you're kind of splitting it. On the up, that's when you change your chord, if that makes any sense. So like, if you're doing C, G, D, and then fancy D, that's down, down, and then on the up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's like, so that's down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. So on all of the, not all the ups, but on the middle up, that's when you change your chord. Another strumming pattern I like to use is just, you're kind of palm muting it, which palm muting is where you take, sorry, there's like weird light coming in from the windows to make my hands look really white, make me look really pasty. Anyway, so you take this part of your hand, I wish I could move forward or else it just looks like that, but you take this part of your hand and you just, it goes right there, and so you're, just down, 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 constantly. Usually it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on to chord progressions. The intro, the verses, the pre-chorus, and part of the bridge is all the same chord progression, which is C, G, D, and then fancy D. That's when you switch to your fancy D. I don't know if you heard that, but that was just my brother. With the intro, that's just like, and that's when you use the down, down, up, down, up for the strumming pattern. That's when I like to use it, at least. You can do whatever you want. And then for the verses, I like doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're still doing the same chord progression. You're still doing C, G, D, fancy D. And then for the pre-chorus, it's the same as the intro. So it's just, for the part of the bridge, I mean the brace myself for the goodbye because that's all I've ever known, which is exactly the same, you know? Brace myself for the goodbye because it's all I'd ever known, but you took me by surprise. You said I'll never leave you alone. And then I'm finishing on a C. So the next chord progression is for the chorus, which is C, G, D, fancy D, E minor, D. So really it's complicated to explain. But so what I mean is like for the down, down, up, down, up, for the C and the G in the beginning, you just do the full down, down, up, down, up. So that would sound like. But then when you get to the D, fancy D, E minor, D, that's when you again like kind of split it, sort of. So like. So with the singing, that would sound like, you remember we were sitting there by the water, put your arm around me for the first time, made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter, you are the best things ever been mine. And then the bridge, which is a different chord progression, is E minor, C, G, and then you do E minor, D. So what that sounds like is, and I remember that fight till 30 a.m. 'cause everything was slipping right. And then for the E minor, D, that's again when you split the chord, you split the strumming pattern. So everything was slipping right out of our hands. So all together that sounds like, and I remember that fight till 30 a.m. Everything was slipping right out of our hands. And then the next part of the bridge is E minor, C, D. I ran out crying and you followed me out into the street. And then that's when you go into the praise myself for the goodbye that we already discussed. Well, I told you. We didn't discuss it because I can't speak to you right now and you can't speak to me right now. That works. Also, the sun is just moving. And also, there will be a playthrough that like explains what I'm doing. Like it'll tell you what chord progression I'm using and what strumming pattern I'm using. If that makes a difference, it'll be a playthrough. For the last part where it's like, oh, oh, do you believe it? That part, it's literally just C, G over and over again. C and G over again, and the last chord is a D. So that's like, oh, oh, do you believe it? Oh, oh, we're gonna make it now. Oh, oh, and I can see it, yes, yes. I can see it now, see it now. And yeah, that's it. So, now is the playthrough that I told you about briefly before. If that rings a bell. Yeah. Yeah, so I will have the chords down here somewhere telling you like what chord to switch to and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get onto the playthrough. You were in college working part-time, waiting tables, left a small town, never looked back. I was a flyer at risk with a fear of falling, wondering why we bother with love if it never lies. I say, can you believe it? As we're lying on the couch, the moment I can see it, yes, yes, I can see it now. You remember we were sitting there by the water, put your arm around me for the first time, made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter, you are the best things ever been mine. Flash forward and we're taking on the world together, and there's a drawer of my things at your place. You learned my secrets and you figured out why I'm guarding. You say we'll never make our parents' mistakes, but we got bills to pay, we got nothing figured out. When it was such much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, remember to leave a big thumbs up to let me know you liked it, because yeah, why not? And while you're at it, you can go subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. If you want a future ukulele tutorial, definitely comment it down below and I'll try to get it out for you. Okay, bye!